Wani-Wandian My name's Keiran. I'm a traditional owner of Wani-Wandian country in the Yuin Nation.
So my name is Mohammad Sharab. I am a Palestinian from Gaza, from Indigenous.
At the end of the day, of course, the colonial entities are going to call us terrorists. And, at the end of the day, to them, we might be terrorists. At the end of the day, if we're being honest, we are. Because we're terrorizing the colonial systems. But the colonial systems shouldn't be here in the first place. They shouldn't be in Palestine in the first place. They shouldn't be anywhere in the world in the first place. We have every right to become terrorists of these colonial occupations because they've spent how many decades now terrorizing our people and occupying our lands. Any sort of, terrorism that we might commit is justified resistance. It's legally justified under international law, and it's justified morally, and it's justified ethically. Because at the end of the day, what is happening to us is more egregious and more disgusting and more harmful than anything that we could ever do back to our colonial oppressors. I can also talk a bit about peace if you want.
What peace?
Look, this is something that I've said before, right? At the end of the day, my people are very peaceful people. We're very inclusive people. We're very compromising people. For 235 years, we've tried to compromise with colonial occupation, and for 235 years, those compromises have gotten us absolutely nowhere. I mean, if you look at the past 20 years alone, every single year, our incarceration rates, our death and custody rates, our child removal rates, our chronic illness rates, etc., they go up every single year. That's every single year of us trying to compromise. Things get worse for us. The government here, the colonial occupation, they had 235 years to compromise with my peaceful, loving, honourable elders. If they didn't want to do that, then that's their choice, and that's okay. Because then what that means is they have to instead deal with the new generation who isn't coming for peace, who isn't coming for compromise, who is coming for full liberation, who's coming for our land back, and who's coming for a reckoning.
This comment took me back to when you said that land back. It took me back into what? A chant that is causing so much trouble for these colonizers to understand. And like you said, they label us as terrorists. A chant. We haven't even started the proper resistance action yet. We will. It's just a matter of time. There's no doubt about it. Because I have faith. I have full faith on my Creator and my land. That this resistance will start. And the brother's comment on the land back, it took me back into as us saying that chant, from the river to the sea. A lot of colonizers used their propaganda and media to come back to our community and our people that in solidarity with us to say that chant itself represents genocide. It's a genocidal call. How can you say something that us claimed from the river to the sea? What we mean by it is from the Jordanian River, and I'm talking about Palestine here, from the Jordanian River to the Red Sea, all what we're asking for is a colonizer-free land. If you think us asking an interviewer or like a colonizer asking them to leave our country is a just genocidal thought, and leaving the thought of killing so far since 1948 more than 1 million Palestinians is not a genocide, there's a big problem here. But the thing that I want this colonizer system to understand, from my point of view and from my experience sharing the struggle with the Aboriginal land here, with the Aboriginal struggle, that I want them to understand that you are exposed. You have exposed yourself to the world. You have exposed your tactics because it hasn't been changed. From 235 years onwards or even before, it's been the same way. They go into the land and they commit genocide. Genocide is the foundation of every single colonizer. They genocide the people, they genocide the culture, they genocide generations. And that will take me back to the struggle. When we mention some nation's struggle, it takes me back to this image. The image of a little baby struggling to walk. parents will take him and take care of him slowly and teach him how to walk. And this young baby will one day grow up and run. And this is our struggle. We might be struggling to walk for now or resist, but we will run. And when we say we will run, that means we will take our land back. But for now, our existence is the resistance. And we are existing, and we will keep existing. We will keep teaching our kids how to exist and how to resist. And we will get the land back to where it belongs, to the traditional owners and every single land. Not just this stony land, the original land, not just Palestine, every single land. Because across history, for thousands of years, there is no colonizer has lasted forever.